Hey guys, today is officially the end
of day 47.
Day 47. You know, normally we come to you guys at the beginning of the day, tell you what we do all day long, and then we come back and tell you what we... No, let's do it this way.
He was editing this morning, and I was supposed to do a video and talk to you all this morning at breakfast, and I just forgot.
So what happens. Let's
just be honest, that's what happened. And so then we ended up going out and doing fun stuff, and now we're going to talk about it.
So this morning, of course, we got up, we had our breakfast.
We worked a little.
We worked a little bit. Robert had to work a little bit. So we got a little late start this morning, 1:30 or so, 2 o'clock. We finally headed out and we went into...
Badlands National Park. I was going to say the wall. I knew that was wrong and I couldn't think of Badlands National Park. We did a drive through there this afternoon.
So we made it to the Badlands National Park.
Right.
So of course with our National Park pass, we can get in for free. So this is number 4?
Yes, I believe that is correct.
So number 4 pass. So us buying...
Our national pass is paid for itself.
Yes, definitely. So us coming to 4 parks definitely we got our money's worth.
Just
out of
multiple days in Yellowstone got our money's worth.
So we're getting ready to... I'm trying to walk and talk, but...
Day 47.
Is it?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. So we stayed on the wall last night, and we'll be there again tonight. But actually coming into the park today.
We're trying to watch our steps because it's not really
We're not on the path with the railing, so if we fall, it
could be down. Let's show you what we're looking at. This might make it easier. So this is what we see. There's the Weinbergers over there. They're waving. So let's see how far of a drop off this one is. This one's a little bit different than where we were. Way down there. This is what we were expecting when we were parking on the wall. I think this reminds me of a wall, not kind of like where we are now. What do you think?
I mean, I think at the other end of the parking area where we are,
it's not like that.
It's a little more like this than what we're in, but at any rate, it's very quiet and it's pretty where we are. The sunrise was beautiful this morning. Sunset was pretty nice last night. The sky was red. Hopefully we'll get to see the Milky Way tonight. Or some good stars. The sky was clear until we were going to bed last night, and then it got cloudy. So hopefully that is not the case tonight.
So we're going to check out the Badlands State Park, National Park.
National Park.
See
what's what.
And we'll see if we can come on here a couple times and give you guys some videos and pictures of what we see.
I think it's going to look like a lot of this.
What we see in front of us. Pretty amazing, huh? Hey, are we stopping at every overlook?
We're past 2, let me just say that.
Yeah, we're past
2.
This one looks like a good one.
Oh, they look. What makes them look like a good one and a bad one?
This one's called Panorama.
Oh, okay. So we must stop at this one. Okay.
We had expectations for boondocking on the wall. Like we hear about people saying they see bison and cows and they bump up against their camper at night and all these things. And we were gonna see, we were gonna get up last night when the moon went down and do some stargazing and see the Milky Way. Ow, the fly just bit me.
Yeah, the flies are pretty rough out here today. So if we see us moving around, it's because of the flies.
But one of our crawlers, I won't mention any names, Mike, left their outside light on last night because they were working on their screen door. Then
we found out today he was working on his screen door and he said, oops, I left it on. And I even had to use a flashlight. Thanks, Mike.
So then, due to his light pollution, we were unable to see the Milky Way. But we were able to see the sunrise this morning.
Hold on. So last night we slept in the back of the camper, of course.
With his light shining in all night.
This is where it's nice to be able to put the tailgate down, sleep in the back, have the windows open.
Because in case you can't see, this hair blowing around, the breeze is crazy and it's...
And you can see everything outside, which is nice. And that's when we were trying to find, I don't know, but that's when we were trying to find the Milky Way and stuff, and of course it was there. So being able to sleep and see this in the background, is amazing.
I don't know if y'all can see, but tonight there's, see right here?
Well, we're
I
not
think,
supposed to talk. That's at the end. We're not telling them right now.
well, y'all need to look now because they might be gone.
I have video of it.
Oh.
So you have to wait to the end of
Well,
this video so you can hear what we're going to talk about. Because she's trying to blow it all.
We camped
all at the
here very uneventfully last night, which is a good thing. But we did get to see a really pretty sunset last night and a really pretty somewhat sunrise this morning. I got up and took some pictures. The sun was coming up, but it hadn't peeped over the top of the mountains yet. But the sky was really pretty. But we missed the Milky Way. So there is hope that tonight...
Yeah, but it's pretty cloudy right now.
Well, the clouds are over there. It's clear back there. And last night it was clear right up until bedtime. So fingers crossed, the clouds go away, the moon drops out, and we can get some Milky Way pictures.
So anyway, so
tonight.
we woke up. She's going way past where she needs to go. She's
That's what I wanna do.
she's
I wanna see
super
the Milky
excited
Way.
or something. I don't know. But anyway, so we got everybody together today after Robert got off work, and we headed into what's called the Badlands, and that's always sounded pretty cool to me.
It kind of looks like that.
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't as cool as I thought it was.
I mean, it's kind of cool. And we did learn some things, like, for instance, this area used to have the same climate, a similar climate to Florida. And there were
alligators here.
was it alligators or
Alligator.
crocodiles
It was alligators.
here. And then it all dried out and it turned to what it is, which is kind of crazy to think about because it's very not Florida-like, actually.
Well, I mean, in the day when it's hot outside, it's Florida-like. It's
Yeah,
just
but
not
at night
humid.
it's not this cool, and it's, God, humid in Florida.
But, you know, we've been to Glacier now, we've been to Yellowstone, we've been to all these different places, and now we come to Badlands, and it's kind of like the same thing. It's just rock after rock after rock after rock. So we've seen one rock, we've seen them all.
No, this is different.
What's different?
Than the ones at the camper?
It's a hole.
It's more.
Oh, yeah, more.
I was hoping for something more like this at the camper instead of just a little bit
I
that
think
we
if
have.
we'd have been able to park at the other end, where we got to and had to turn around,
Right.
it's more like this.
Somebody's huffing.
Shape.
Campground down at the end.
It doesn't get too warm there.
So what's this, miniature Grand Canyon?
Yeah. But it's a different type of rock.
That's all it is, just different kind of rock.
It almost looks like dirt or concrete.
Feels like concrete.
Except for where the water rushes through it. The little difference in these were a little bit different colors. At least these had, as we were driving down the road, you know, you see the rock formations to the right, and you see all this prairie land.
It was very
sort
odd.
of to the
Well,
left.
you all can see what's back here, and straight in front of us is just nothing but grass and like
I would
rolling
turn
hills.
around, but no, you can't turn around. But I
So
have a video
anyway,
for you.
it's very odd that it's. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I will say that
It
the
wasn't-
park. I guess after coming from Yellowstone and Glacier, the park was not quite what we expected. However, tonight, while we're eating dinner,
So we had our own.
we had dinner theater tonight.
Yeah, we had dinner, and tonight. First of all, we had hot dogs tonight, which I know this is going to be out 2 weeks from now, but tonight was hot dog.
Yeah, National Hot
First
Dog
National
Day.
Hot Dog Day. So we had our
We had hot
dogs, we
dogs.
had chili dogs, and we all sat out and we had our dinner, we had our plate, and right here behind us, I'll let her tell you because she was so excited.
You can still see some of them. A whole herd of cattle came from way down in the bottom here all the way up. They stood on that top rim right there
I do
for
that
the
rim.
longest time. There's still a few that are down here, mostly babies and 2 adults. And now they have finally crossed over to the other side, and I guess that's what they're doing. They didn't do that last night, so it's a different path today.
So I
but
think the adult cows were sitting on top, and they were taking bets because it went one baby after the next after the next. Which one of their babies can make it to the bottom without falling? Because it's so steep out there, guys, that when they got on there and they just slid.
it was like they would kind of nudge them to the edge until the ground would give way and they would go down and just slide in the dirt.
So I came to my own conclusion, and you tell me if I'm wrong, because I think I'm right. But all these little pieces that are coming down, I believe, and like I said, tell me if I'm wrong, because
You're wrong.
you don't even know what I'm going to say. I believe
I
that
do.
all those little pieces are from the cows sliding down the hill for years and years and years. So I'm wondering now, when we went out there to Glacier and Yellowstone and all that, if it was like the bighorn sheep falling
carved
down.
the
Yeah,
mountains.
they carved, because I saw it happen right here.
Aw, pickles!
I watched dirt slide down the hill.
No.
Had to be. I've seen it with my own eyes.
That's a great theory. But
How
no.
many people are still alive that can guarantee me that it was the glaciers that came together and they were being pushed?
There are no
and they
glaciers
forced-
here. This is a whole different.
But I'm talking about Glacier.
Glacier.
Two glaciers came
Scientists.
together, but they're dead. I'm still alive. I saw it happen. Tell me if
Okay.
I'm right or wrong.
You did.
I know I'm right,
You're so silly.
but I saw it happen.
But anyway, so tonight we're going to sit out here with our people for a little bit longer.
Until
Tomorrow,
everybody gets cold, because last night everybody got cold.
well, it's getting chilly already. Tomorrow we have a harvest host that we're going to that we're really looking forward to going to see. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to get there tomorrow, and
They are super excited for us to
share it
come,
with you
so-
all because I'm thinking it's going to be pretty awesome. But tonight we're going to just hang out, maybe get some Milky Way pictures. Maybe there'll be another beautiful sunset to get some pictures of. I don't know. We'll see.
So if you guys can help us, and please tell Mike to turn his lights off. Mike, we're calling you out, buddy.
Yeah.
Turn your lights
Especially when
off.
you're out boondocking. It's supposed to be dark here. That way people can see the stars.
All right. Cross your fingers. We'll see you tomorrow morning, guys.